You've been told your whole life that all vegetables are healthy. But what if that's a dangerous myth? Shocking reports show that some common vegetables could be silently spiking inflammation, aggravating joint pain, and draining your energy. And most people over 60 have no idea. Are you doing everything right, filling your plate with greens, choosing the salad but still waking up with stiff, aching joints? Still feeling that wall of fatigue hit you by 3 p.m.? It's frustrating. It feels like your body is working against you. The worst part? The number one most controversial vegetable on our list is probably in your kitchen right now. But don't worry. In this video, we'll reveal the 4 vegetables you need to be cautious with. And more importantly, the nutrient-packed alternatives that can slash inflammation, soothe your joints, and help you get your energy back. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments from which city you are watching us. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. For decades, the rule was simple: eat your vegetables. But after 60, our bodies start playing by a new set of rules. Our digestive systems can become more sensitive, and our ability to process certain natural compounds changes. The uncomfortable truth is that some so-called healthy vegetables contain compounds that can act like hidden enemies in an aging body. I'm talking about compounds that, for some people, can irritate the gut and trigger the very inflammation you're trying to fight. Think of it like a low-level irritant that keeps your system on edge. This isn't to say all vegetables are suddenly bad, far from it, but knowledge is power. By understanding which specific vegetables might be causing you trouble, you can finally stop the sabotage. Let's count down the 4 main culprits you need to be aware of. Sabotaging vegetable shown. Nightshade vegetables. First on our list is a controversial family of vegetables known as nightshades. This group includes tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, and bell peppers. They contain a compound called solanine, which has been anecdotally reported to trigger pain and inflammation in some people, especially those with arthritis. Now, robust scientific evidence is still developing on this, but a significant number of individuals report that reducing nightshades dramatically lessens their joint pain. But for seniors, another concern is lectins. These are sticky proteins that can bind to your gut lining. For a more sensitive digestive system, this may cause irritation. Many people who cut back are surprised by the relief they feel, not just in their joints, but in their overall energy levels. If you suffer from unexplained aches, you might consider reducing your intake to see how your body responds. Sabotaging vegetable 2. Raw sprouts. Next up is a food you see in almost every health food store: raw sprouts. Alfalfa, bean, and radish sprouts are marketed as fresh and vibrant. Unfortunately, they can also be full of dangerous bacteria. The warm, humid conditions needed to grow sprouts are the exact same conditions that bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella thrive in. Since the 1992, dozens of foodborne illness outbreaks have been linked directly to raw sprouts. For a healthy person in their 30s, this might mean a few miserable days. But for someone over 60, the immune system is often not as robust. A 2022 CDC report highlighted that older adults are far more vulnerable to severe complications from these bacteria, sometimes requiring hospitalization. Because sprouts are almost always served raw, the bacteria aren't killed by heat. It's a risk that, for many seniors, simply isn't worth it. Sabotaging vegetable 3. Canned and pickled vegetables. This next one is all about what happens times after times a vegetable is picked. I'm talking about canned and pickled vegetables. These convenient items, from canned green beans to jarred pickles, can be absolute sodium bombs hiding in your pantry. Why is this a problem, especially after 60? As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at filtering excess sodium. This forces your body to hold onto water, increasing blood volume and driving up your blood pressure. High blood pressure is called the silent killer. For a reason, it strains your heart and arteries, often without any symptoms until it's too late. A single serving of some canned vegetables can blow through half of your recommended daily sodium limit. The best choice is almost always fresh or frozen, where you are in full control. Sabotaging. Vegetable. #4. Overcooked vegetables. Our final saboteur isn't a vegetable, but a way you prepare them. Overcooking. Think of broccoli boiled until it's mushy and army green. You might think you're getting the benefits, but you're losing a massive amount of the very nutrients you need. Here's how it works. Key nutrients like vitamin C and B vitamins are water-soluble and heat-sensitive. When you boil vegetables, these vitamins leach into the water and are destroyed by the heat. That vibrant color is a visual cue of the nutrients inside. When it turns dull, you've cooked the life right out of it. After 60, your body's ability to absorb nutrients can decline, so it is critical to make every bite count. Eating overcooked, nutrient-depleted vegetables is like eating a ghost of the food it once was. Now, I know this might sound discouraging. We've just put some healthy staples on the caution list. But this is where you take back control. The most important part of this isn't about what you remove, it's about what you add back in. The good news is that for every potential saboteur, there is an army of nutrient-packed heroes waiting to take its place. These are the foods that will truly help you build a foundation of energy and resilience. So let's shift from sabotaging your health to supercharging it. Asterisk. Alternative Hasson. Embrace leafy greens. Cooked right. Asterisk. Instead of loading up on raw greens that can be tough to digest, turn your attention to lightly cooked leafy greens. Think kale, Swiss chard, and spinach. These are nutritional powerhouses. Kale, for example, is packed with vitamin K, which supports both bone health and helps prevent arterial calcification. Just 1 cup delivers over 600% of your daily needs. But here's the key. Avoid eating large amounts of greens like kale raw. Raw kale contains compounds that can interfere with thyroid function in some people. The solution is simple. Lightly sauté or steam them for just a few minutes. This preserves the nutrients while removing the risk, making them easier to digest and safer for your thyroid. Alternative #2. Enjoy properly cooked cruciferous vegetables. Instead of overcooking broccoli into mush, learn to cook cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts until they are tender crisp. These vegetables are famous for their anti-inflammatory and detoxification-supporting compounds. The secret is to steam or roast them so they keep their bright color and a slight bite. A perfectly steamed stalk of broccoli offers a satisfying crunch that can easily replace risky raw sprouts in a salad, all while delivering a powerful dose of health benefits. Alternative #3. Eat a rainbow of colorful vegetables. To replace the nightshades that might be triggering you, focus on eating a vibrant rainbow of other vegetables. Different colors signal different protective compounds. Think bright orange sweet potatoes, rich in beta-carotene for eye health. Think deep red beets, which contain nitrates that your body converts to nitric oxide. A 2019 study in Times Hypertension Research Times found that this process helps relax blood vessels and can lower blood pressure. Even the tomato, a nightshade, is much better tolerated when cooked. Cooking reduces lectin content and makes the powerful antioxidant lycopene more available for your body to use. A cooked tomato sauce is a much safer bet for many than a raw tomato salad. Alternative #4. Choose fresh or frozen. Finally, as a direct swap for high-sodium canned vegetables, make fresh or frozen your default. Frozen vegetables are flash frozen at peak ripeness, locking in nutrients just as effectively as fresh ones. They are incredibly convenient but give you complete control over the salt content. This simple switch is one of the most powerful changes you can make to protect your heart health and keep your blood pressure in a healthy range. So there you have it. The 4 vegetables that might be holding you back: nightshades, raw sprouts, canned vegetables, and anything overcooked, and the powerful, nutrient-dense alternatives that can help you thrive. But now you're armed with the truth, and you can take back control. So tell us in the comments, which vegetable on this list shocked you the most today? Sharing our experiences is how we all learn. And if you want more science-based food advice for staying strong, sharp, and independent well into your 70 seconds and beyond, hit that subscribe button now. Your body deserves better than guessing. Let's get it right together. Thanks for watching.